Guinness World Record. All the people in this world always wondered about world records. Many people want to be in any of those world records, many people done that. Have you ever wondered, how many Guinness World Record recorded till this date? There are more than 60,000 of world records were recorded by Guinness World Record database. In this video, we going to shows the craziest and weirdest Guinness World Records. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Hidden Reas. Before we get started, let's know about history of the Guinness World Record. The Guinness World Records began in 1951, when Sir Hugh Beaver, the managing director of the Guinness Brewery, got into a debate about the fastest game bird in Europe while on a hunting trip. This led to the idea of a reference book to settle such disputes. The first edition was published in 1955 and contained a variety of records, including facts and figures about notable achievements and superlatives. And the first ever recorded Guinness World Record is, which thing is reason for origin of Guinness World Record that same thing. The book declared that the red grouse was the fastest game bird in Europe. Over the years, the book evolved to include a wide range of records from around the world, spanning everything from human achievements to natural wonders and more. It has become a global phenomenon and a trusted source of record-breaking information. Okay, now we entered into the list of weirdest and craziest Guinness World Records. Number 1. Longest fingernails. Plenty of people have a habit of biting their nails. Some do it because they're too lazy to actually use a pair of nail clippers, others because they're bored or stressed. Lee Redmond clearly doesn't have either of those problems, since she spent 30 years growing her nails out, starting all the way back in 1979. Her nails are 28 feet and 4 inches long if you add up the length of all the fingernails. That's a world record, and by some margin. Heaviest weight lifted by a human beard. Guinness World Records is full of data chronicling heavy lifts made by men, women, and children of all sorts of objects. But when it comes to the heaviest weight lifted by a human beard, there's only one record, held by Astonished of Lithuania. Mr. Kontrimas lifted 63.80 kilograms with his beard back in 2013. He's also managed to support the weight of a human via his beard. That's some strong hair fibers. World's stretchiest skin. A British man named Gary Turner has a world record for the stretchiest skin due to a disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is a condition where there is a problem with the tissue that connects skin, ligaments, and organs. The collagen in the skin is affected, meaning that the skin can become incredibly stretchy. This means that Turner is able to stretch his stomach skin 15.8 centimeters away from his body. Turner won the record on October 29, 1999, in Los Angeles, California, USA. Who wants large pizza? There have been many world record attempts associated with creating giant versions of our favorite foods. But nothing is quite as remarkable as the world's largest pizza. Created in Italy on December 13, 2012, the world's largest pizza measured an incredible 13,580.28 square feet. The Goliath of a pizza was named Ottavia, as an homage to the first Roman emperor, Octavian Augustus. The pizza was made at Fiera Roma, in Rome, Italy, by Dovilio Nardi, Andrea Manocchi, Marco Nardi, Matteo Nardi and Matteo Giannotti. The pizza was entirely gluten-free. So who wants to eat this pizza? If you eat this pizza, you may burp? But how loud you burp? People can do incredible things with their bodies. Through years of dedicated training, we can see such skills on display, typically in sporting events like the Olympics. Some people train their whole lives for one dive, one gymnastic routine, one lift, or, as is the case with Mr. Paul Hun, one burp. Hun unleashed a burp of 109.9 decibels back in 2009. To put that into perspective, Hun's burp is louder than a large orchestra. Longest mustache. Sporting an epic beard or a smart mustache is all the rage nowadays, as it rightly should be. After all, beard stands for being exceptional among regular dudes. So while some gents prefer to inexplicably go clean-shaven, Ram Singh Chauhan from Jaipur, India went in the opposite direction, allowing his mustache to grow for over 37 years. The result was a 14-feet mustache, earning him a world record back in 2010 that still stands to this day. Candles in mouth. It might not be your first thought when lighting a candle, but for David Rush, putting a lit candle in his mouth has led to great things. On April 20, 2019, at a TEDx talk in Boise, Idaho, USA, Rush broke a new world record. He managed to hold and light 100 candles simultaneously in his mouth. With this candle mouth, you cannot kiss. When we talk about kiss, this record comes to my mind. Longest kiss. Not everyone is comfortable with public displays of affection, particularly if it involves a couple kissing for a really, really long time. But we'll excuse it for a world record attempt. But if you're looking to break the record, you're going to need to have some serious endurance, because the current world record stands at an absolutely insane 58 hours, 35 minutes, and 58 seconds, achieved by Ikachai and Laksana Tiranarat of Thailand. B-Man. On May 15, 2014, in China, Ruan Liangming broke a world record for enduring the world's largest mantle of bees. There was an estimated total of 637,000 bees, including around 60 queen bees weighing a total of 63.7 kilograms. The record was attempted during the filming of both the CCTV Guinness World Records Special and Lo Show Dei record. Fastest tortoise. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. And with that sentiment, we introduce to you Bertie, the tortoise. It was at his home in Adventure Valley, a family adventure park in the UK, that Bertie sprinted over an 18-foot course in a speedy 19.59 seconds with an impressive speed of 0.92 feet per second. This little feat earned him the title of the fastest tortoise in the world, smashing the previous record, which hadn't been challenged since 1977. Longest flatulence. Yep, Guinness World Records seemingly have records for everything, including the longest butt burp in human history. Passing gas is embarrassing for some, hilarious for others, and a point of pride for a select group of people. Bernard Clemens of London holds the record for the longest passing of gas ever, letting one rip for 2 minutes and 42 seconds. No word on whether the Guinness evaluator had to wear a gas mask while timing the attempt. Catch the grape. On September 7, 2009, Paul E. Lyday managed to catch a grape in his mouth at a distance of 354 feet. He broke the record for the greatest distance at ground level that a grape has been thrown and caught in the mouth. The record was achieved in South Carolina, USA. Eyeball popping. A man from Brazil has set the Guinness World Record for the furthest eyeball pop. Sidney de Carvalho Mesquita, Brazil, also known as Tio Chico, impressed everyone with his eye-popping talent. Mr. Chico's eyes can pop out to a protrusion of 18.2 millimeters beyond his eye sockets. He made the record on January 10, 2022. From these eyes, some can do other things like squirting. Eye squirting is more common than you think, you just have to try it. On September 1, 2004, Ilker Yilmaz became a champion. At the Armada Hotel, Istanbul, Turkey, Yilmaz managed to squirt milk from his eye socket a great distance of 9 feet 2 inches. Hairy family. Some people are hairier than others, but there is one family that tops them all. The Gomez family that live in Mexico was awarded the Guinness World Record for the largest hairy family. 4 family members have around 98% of their bodies covered in hair and were awarded the record on February 1, 2000. The family has a total of 19 members spanning 5 generations that all suffer from the rare condition of congenital generalized hypertrichosis. CGH is where the face and torso grow a considerable amount of hair. The females grow light to medium thickness hair while the male has thick hair across their bodies. All members of the family have allowed scientists to analyze their genes to find out what is responsible for CGH. And finally, the man who got Guinness World Records for holding most Guinness World Records. Sure, setting a Guinness World Record is an accomplishment to be proud of. But what about setting so many records you set a record for doing just that? Ashrita Furman has set more than 600 records and currently holds 530 records. These titles cover a huge breadth of categories and an assortment of talents, including underwater juggling, distance sack racing, and the world's biggest pencil. In 1979, Furman set his first official record by doing 27,000 jumping jacks. That's it for today's video. These are the list of craziest Guinness World Records. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want second part for this video, comment below. And do subscribe to our channel. Hidden Reas.